Want quick sales on Amazon merch? These 7 trending niches are hot right now. And at the end, I show you exactly how to find trends like these yourself. Okay, so we start right off in flying research. So I found these trends on this tab that's called Seller Trends. Just click it and here we go. Now we got all the different kinds of trending shirts right here. So let's start with the first niche. So niche number 1 is this shirt. It says diversity, equity, inclusion. Which do you oppose? And it's just been added a few days ago, as you can see right here. You can also see that it's been updated yesterday. And we got the BSR right here, which is quite nice. So here in Flying Research, we can do a quick trademark check. You just go into this tab, TM listing check. Now we got these trademarks, but as you can see, they are only single word trademarks. And these are common words, so we don't really have to worry about this. Now I want to check the competition on Amazon. And for that, I just copy the phrase and open a new incognito window in Chrome. Now we got Amazon.com and we have to change the address. 90210, confirm, and here we go. Then we just paste in the phrase. Then you get this suggestion, so that's a good sign that there's search volume. So we can just click that and let it load a bit, and here we go. This bar is from Producta, so that we can see the total number of products right here. So there are only 219 products for this niche. I would say that's quite a good number. Now there's one more trademark check I like to do. So we go to my research base and then you click .com, standard t-shirt, and sort by newest arrivals. Then we just paste in the phrase and click search and just click on the first t-shirt. And here we go. Yeah. Date first available, April 16, 2025. And that was yesterday, so we can be sure that you won't get a rejection for this t-shirt. So here we are back on the search results. Now you can see that the product bar has loaded its results. You can click on more keywords right here and you get all the different kinds of keywords that you can use for your listings or for your research. So let's take a look at the results. So we got our shirt right here. Then we got these simple t-shirts where basically it's just black fonts or white fonts right here. So let's see. Yeah, these are all quite simple. Here we got them in color. Okay, this one has nothing to do with the phrase. Okay. This one is a bit different. As you can see, we got the next phrase right here, which is a bit different from our phrase, but it seems quite interesting. You can see the ratings right here and the BSR is quite good. Okay, let's scroll up. So you can see that these shirts are quite simple and quite similar, and that you could take this phrase and make your own unique shirts with a different style. Niche number 2, tralalero tralala. Yes, really. So as you can see, it's this shark that's wearing sneakers and it's in this bootleg style. And this seems to be like a meme or something like that, but it's really quite trending right here, as you can see on the BSR, and it's not really old, as you can see right here. So we do a trademark check right here, and here we go. Let's set this to 20 items, and no, we got no trademarks for this phrase. So let's check the competition. So we already get these suggestions, and this is the Chrome extension Amazon Suggestion Expander, so that's quite handy for our research. So let's click shirt and here we go. Total number of products is just 659. So let's take a look at the t-shirts. The first thing I noticed that they are quite similar. This one doesn't have the phrase, but they all have quite a good BSR, as you can see right here. And they are really not old. At the end of March and April. So let's see. So here's the first one that's quite different from the other ones. And I really don't understand this niche. Tralalero tralala versus Bombardiro Crocodilo. Okay, I think I'm too old for this. So you got another keyword to research. And if you really want to go down this road, you can research with this keyword. Okay, as you can see, this shark has Nike sneakers. You can clearly see the Nike swoosh right here. And that's clearly infringing trademarks, so don't do this. So let's see. Yeah, these are all quite similar. This one is quite different and looks really interesting. Yeah, I would say there's quite a good chance that you would take this idea and this phrase and put your own twist on it and create unique shirts. Niche number 3. It's this very simple text design and it just says, please do not give me a cigarette no matter what I say. So that's quite a funny t-shirt. Let's do a trademark check. So let's see, we got quite a few trademarks for this listing. But as you can see, the whole phrase is not trademarked. There are only parts of it trademarked, like the word please or do not or me or no matter what. But really we don't have to worry about these words because they are just common language. If the whole phrase was trademarked, then I wouldn't go into it. So let's copy this phrase and we paste it into Amazon, and as you can see there's search volume. Yeah, let's click shirt. And we got 675 products, so that's quite a good niche, I would say. So let's see. Yeah, we got reviews. We got a good BSR right here. These ones are also nice. So as you can see, the first 4 shirts are white shirts with very simple text on it. And this one is different. It also looks quite nice. So let's see. This one has nothing to do with the niche. These are also quite simple. So let's scroll down. This one is a bit different. That's funny. Please do not give me a cigarette no matter what I say, even if I cry. So that's what I mean by saying you have to give this phrase a twist. Now if you would take this phrase and make a unique shirt or add a certain style to it, you could create a good seller. Yeah, most of these are quite simple, so there's a high chance that you could stand out with your ideas. This one looks really great, and this one looks great, and I really like this one. You can easily create something like this in ideogram. Niche number 4. Cleanup on Ale47. Now let's first do our trademark check. Trademark listing, 20 items, and no, there's no trademark. Now here's a good trick. If you don't really know what that means, let's just copy this phrase and let's just ask ChatGPT. So your prompt can be as simple as, I saw this on a shirt, cleanup on Ale47. What does this mean? Press enter and see what we get. That's a great one, it's a joke. Okay, it says depending on the design or context, it could be a political joke. And when we take a look at the listing, well, there's not much in the listing, but it says patriotic. So I would say it's a political shirt. Now let's check the competition. And here we go. Let's click shirt. And yeah, it's definitely political, as you can see right here. And we get 984 products. So let's see, this one is our shirt. Then we got basically the same on this one, but that's not from Amazon merch. So let's see. Oh, okay. Now it says anti-Trump president. Yeah, definitely political. These are quite different. Here we got the American flag. Let's see. These are all in this political, I don't know what it's called, election style. This one is funny. And this one also says impeach Trump. So that could be a good twist on the phrase. Okay. This one got the messy hair bun, and as you can see on the reviews, it's quite popular. Niche number 5. I'm just here to embarrass my wife. Now this is quite a funny trending shirt. Let's do a trademark check, and we don't have to check each page, we can just scroll up, and we got the whole phrase in the title. So if the whole phrase would be trademarked, you would see it on the red box. Basically the red box would be all over this phrase. But here you can just see red words, so that's really okay for us. Now let's copy this phrase and we check it on Amazon. Yep, we got search volume. We click t-shirt and we got 1507 products, which is a bit more, but you got a chance if you stand out. That's no problem. So as you can see, these are quite similar. This one is a bit different. This one isn't related to the phrase. So let's see. This one's got this retro vintage sunset style. This one is a bit different, but I don't really like it because it's just too hard to read these words that are written in this cursive font. Basically, you just see embarrass. And the other ones are just like the first one. Wow, look at that. 781 reviews. Yeah, these are mostly just text-based designs. Let's see the next results. Yeah, we got retro colors right here. And we got a twist on the phrase. I'm just here to embarrass my kids. And we got I'm just here to embarrass my family. So you can put a twist on the phrase itself, but you can also put a twist on the design style. And you can also add a graphic element that would fit this phrase. Let's see if we find something like that. No, doesn't really look like it. Nope. So there's a good chance to stand out with unique and original designs. Niche number 6, feeling French. So this is quite a black humor design. We get the guillotine, hope I pronounce it right. And this one originated in France. So let's check the trademarks. GM listing check. And no, we got no trademarks. So let's check it on Amazon. Feeling French. Now we get feeling French, but we also got feeling French. Like this. Yeah, I would say both versions work. So let's pick feeling French shirt. And here we go, only 302 products. Let's take a look. This one looks quite nice. although the words are a bit small for my taste. This one is easier to read. So we got quite a good BSR right here on this shirt. Let's see the other results. Yeah, these are quite similar. Let's scroll down. I like the words on this t-shirt. It's really bold and easy to read. Let's see. This one is unique, but the guillotine is way too hard to see. So it's really way too dark. Let's see the other results. This one is also unique with the French flag in the background. I like the idea. Okay, and then we got some similar results. And we got a twist on the phrase. Yes, you can see you can put your own twist on this idea and use this phrase and create your own style. Like this one. This one looks quite nice. But you can also scale this idea. And by scaling this idea, I mean you take the idea, and in this case it's the French guillotine. So I'm sure other countries also have similar things like a guillotine. I'm really not an expert on this. But for this research you can of course ask ChatGPT and just scale it to the other countries. But of course you can also scale this exact phrase to the other design styles. It's just most important to stand out in all these designs and put a twist on it. Niche number 7. Make crawfish $1.97 per pound again. So I guess this shirt is related to the inflation or something like that. Let's just copy it and ask ChatGPT. So what is this t-shirt phrase about? Make crawfish $1.97 again. Okay, it's a political parody right here. And right now it asks you to give you similar t-shirt phrases. That's great. Now let's do a quick trademark check. What's this trademark about? That's funny. So let's check the listing. Nope, there's no trademark. Let's copy the phrase and paste it into Amazon. So here's our shirt. So we only got 273 products. That's great. This one isn't even related. We got this simple t-shirt. It's quite a good seller. It's got reviews. These are also really simple. Okay. Then we got some really unrelated t-shirts. Okay. We really don't get that many t-shirts with this phrase. Okay, so there's your chance. And as you can see, only this one has a graphic element and the font is quite big, so I really like that. And this one has a small graphic element, but I don't really like the font. So you can easily go into that niche with the same phrase and just add some nice graphic element, like a cartoon crawfish, just like in this example. And then you get your shirts in the trending niche. But you could also scale this to different types of foods, for example. Now let me show you how to find these trends. So here we are in Flying Research again. We are in the Seller Trends tab. Then you do your settings like this: United States, T-shirt, Trends Winner, BSR. And you click on Advanced Options. Then set the time period to 1 month. And then I would either choose winners or newcomers and set a BSR range from 1 to 400k. Then you can click search, and yeah, we get the same search results. And then you basically take a look at your results and check this date. Now it says, for this example, published since 6 days. So it's really new and fresh, and it's already got a really good BSR. Then you scroll through the search results, and of course you stay away from infringing t-shirts like Rolling Stones, of course, or like this one. This one is from the Minecraft movie. You can see it on this pixel style. Or this one is quite popular. It's also in the bestsellers from Amazon. So here's niche number 6, for example. You can also see some trending shirts in the Easter niche, and that's just because Easter is right around the corner. So I wouldn't go into this trend, or like it's basically just a seasonal event, because now it's really too late to go into this seasonal niche. Now if you want to know how to create unique t-shirts for these trends, then check out this video right here.